there is one quick lesson that I did want to tell you guys about. And it's a pretty banger parable. It's a pretty tight parable. It's the parable of the guy, of the farmer with the horse. And basically what the parable is that one day this guy's horse runs away. I'm sure most of you heard it. You guys are like, your vibrations to the roof. So I think you guys all know this one. But basically this guy's horse runs away. The people in the village are like, oh my God, your horse ran away. What are you going to do? That's terrible. They say, oh my God, that's terrible. And then the farmer says, we'll see. And then the horse comes back with like 10 other horses. And then the people in the village come in, they go, oh my God, you're killing it now. You got 10 horses. You're going to take the market. You're going to kill it. And the old man says, yeah, we'll see. And then his son is trying to train the horses, falls, breaks his leg. People in the village are like, oh my God, this ruined your life, dude. All this money from the horses for what? Your son can't walk anymore. This is terrible. And the old man still, he says, we'll see. Then the military recruiter comes around. And this is a common thing in Taoist philosophy too. They really believe in this. The guy comes around to recruit people for like a fight. And because this guy's leg is broken, he doesn't have to go. All the other kids have to go. So the people in the village are like, oh my God, you are the only one who will have his son after this. They all go off to die. Like people go off to die in these things, and they had to go. This guy, broken leg, doesn't have to go. So basic, and then even that, he's like, we'll see. It just goes on and on. The point of the story is that the people in the village, that is your ego. It's always making a future theory. It's always saying, oh, that means that this good thing's going to happen or this bad thing's going to happen. And meditation is, the farmer represents meditation, because you're always supposed to just say, hey, we'll see. Like, that's how cool they are. You got to just keep it cool. Muscles loose, focus tight, but when you're chill, you just operate at higher efficiency, and then more loving kindness is able to just kind of come in, and things become effortless in your life. So he's kind of chill, steady the whole way through. The village, they're freaking out, going up and down. So this a very similar thing anyway happened to me last year. Very similar situation. I was at the pizza by my house, and so I'm standing in line. And by the way, no other meditation gurujis are going to tell you the real shit like me. Okay, I don't care. I'm telling you the dating stories. I don't give. I'm here, right? I'm in line. I'm trying to go. Like, I went partying, right? Because I was saying in the opening, it's good to dance, it's good to party, good to be out in the community. So I was partying Saturday night. I very responsible party, 2 hours dancing hard, be with the culture, be with the community, go home. I was eating a slice of pizza that night. So there's a girl, because I dance hard, I go hard on the dance floor, because that is a loving kindness, right? And we should all be doing that, actually. So anyway, I'm in line, and there's this girl behind me, so hot. And I just talk in line to people, everyone. I have like an open policy of like, just again, for the spreading of loving kindness, I like to just give a joke or something. And I know my buddy was like, he was saying one time, like, some people are doing online dating, some people do offline dating. This guy's doing inline dating. And that's not what I would call that. I would call that more like, I'm a chatty Cathy. I talk to everyone, whatever. I talk to this girl. But I remember before I had this line set up too, I was going to be like, oh, I think I'm going to get the square slice. Got to watch my figure. That's my line, right? That was my line. Because we're standing there. It's awkward. They're feeling weird too, right? So we're standing there. That was my line. I have it ready to go. But then just like the farmer, all the people of the village, they came out. They said, oh my God, if you do this line, you know what? Someone's going to tape you. Someone's going to put it on the internet. It's going to go viral because this pervert harasses people on the street. My ego is running wild. It's wild, the ego. It's making all these stories. So anyway, I'm thinking like, don't do it, whatever. But of course, my loving kindness was strong. I overcame it. I dropped the line. This girl's just like, oh my God, I was going to get 2 slices, but now I'm going to get 1 slice. That was hilarious. Where'd you go? We're going to go dancing. We're going to do this. So I've created all stories in my head. She was just so chatty Cathy, right? She wanted to chat, and then she gave me her number. And we ended up like hooking up, and then she ghosted me. And here's another story that my brain started. Because first, when we were hooking up, we hooked up twice, and in my head, I was like, "You are great." The villagers came out again. They said, "Your loving kindness is so powerful." Of course. Your loving kindness is too powerful. It radiates in the community, and they love you too much. Right? That's the farmers in my head. That's the farmers. But villager me should have been saying, keep it tight, calm down. You don't need to make all these whatever. But the villagers that's the ego, started getting cocky. So I'm getting cocky. Now she ghosts me. Now, she's ghosting. Now, same villagers, they're like, you old man, you think she wants to date you? You're old. You're old. What do you think? You think this girl's just going to fall in love and be in love? You idiot. This is what the farmers are saying. Now I'm caught up in that story. I think she was like 25 or something. And I'm like 38, 39 at the time. So anyway, 2 weeks later, or like a month later or whatever, we just went to get something to eat one time. Because we just see each other. So we grabbed something to eat. And then she's telling me, in my head, I really thought like I'm way too old. And then she's telling me, too old. No. I'm hooking up with this 55-year-old married guy with 2 kids. I want to stay loyal to him. That's what happened. So all these stories in my head, for what? It's just anxiety, it's stress. But this is what the teaching wants us to know. That there is a true voice in your head, and you want that voice to be it's almost like loving every situation. Plot twist, my God. Yeah, I know, and that's a lie. That seems irresponsible on that 55-year-old dude. That's like, come on, dude. Just like, hey, he's not even like, he's just like leading her on in like this weird, you know what I mean? Like, he's not gonna leave his kids, I don't think. But hey, that's fine. That's not, listen, we're not here to make judgments. This is a loving kindness meditation. No judgments.